Welcome to my channel. I am Jordi. Thank you for enjoying these ad-free meditations, and if you want to take it a step further, I create personalized meditations just for you. What do you wish to attract? Healing, abundance, through a form. I will leave the link in the description so you can sign up for the Mind Club and have 2 monthly workshops with me. Enjoy this meditation.
Close your eyes slowly and begin to allow the outer world to stay on the other side of your eyelids. This is your moment. This is your space. This is your instant of reconnection with yourself. This is Jordi speaking to you from Conscious Mind. And today, I am going to guide you on a deep journey within yourself, a journey to cleanse your energy chakra by chakra, to release all density, to restore your natural balance, and to remind you who you truly are beneath all the layers of noise, tension, and emotional weight. I want you to allow yourself to receive this experience as a gift. You do not need to do anything other than listen to my voice and surrender. Let your body settle. Let it find the most comfortable posture possible, without effort, without tension, without expectations. Simply allow gravity to hold you. Inhale deeply, without hurry, and release the air very slowly. Feel how your breath begins to open space inside you. Again, inhale. Let the air in. Let life in. And exhale very, very slowly. Each time you release the air, you also release a bit of the day, a bit of the noise, a bit of the weight you have been carrying without realizing it. Allow your mind to begin to slow down. You do not have to control anything. If something appears, let it pass. If a thought arises, observe it without getting involved. Allow my voice to become your guide, as if it were a soft thread of energy that leads you into a deeper, calmer, more open state. Begin to feel your presence here, in this moment. Your body breathing, your heart beating, your energy adjusting. Tell your body from within, I am safe, I am present, I am ready to release. Repeat mentally, without effort. I allow my energy to be cleansed. I allow my body to heal. I allow my field to be restored. Feel how these words begin to create a new space inside you. Now bring your attention to your heart. Do not think about the heart. Feel it. Feel that constant movement, that rhythm, that natural intelligence that never abandons you. Breathe into it as if you could send it air directly. Inhale and allow a feeling of calm to enter. Exhale and allow any tension to leave. Inhale, calm. Exhale, weight. Inhale, openness. Exhale, stagnant emotions. Inhale, life. Release tiredness. Your heart begins to come into coherence. And when your heart comes into coherence, your energy becomes ordered. When your energy becomes ordered, your mind becomes clear. And when your mind becomes clear, your whole field begins to transform. I want you now to imagine that a very soft, very subtle light begins to descend from a point above you. Do not try to visualize it perfectly. Simply feel its presence. It is a warm, protective, clean light that comes to help you. That light begins to lower very slowly, passing through the space above your head, drawing nearer to your crown. And when it touches your energetic field, you feel a gentle vibration, as if something inside you remembered that it is made of energy, that it is made of light, that it is made of consciousness. Allow that light to enter effortlessly. You do not need to direct it. It knows exactly where to go. This light is going to be your cleansing tool. It is an intelligent, loving, precise and deeply transformative light. Before we begin the journey through your chakras, I want you to do something very important. Give it permission. Tell it inwardly, I allow you to cleanse my energy. Feel how, when you give it permission, your body relaxes a little more, your chest opens a little more, your mind surrenders a little more. This light begins to expand gently through your head, preparing your energetic field for a deep purification. You are entering more and more into a state of presence, a state where you do not have to fight or control or do. Only allow, only feel, only be. Breathe deeply again. With each inhalation, you connect with your essence. With each exhalation, you release the old. This is your journey. This is your space. And now, you are ready to go chakra by chakra and release, cleanse, and restore all of your energy. Now feel how that light that descends from above begins slowly to move toward the base of your spine. Do not rush. Just allow the energy to reach there gently. At the base of your spine, there is a fundamental energy center, a sacred point that holds your stability, your strength, your safety, and your connection with the earth. This is the root chakra, the first center, the foundation of all your energy. Here, old fears accumulate, memories of the past, insecurities, worries about the future, and everything that once made you feel that you had to survive instead of live. Bring your attention to that point. You do not need to see it, only to feel it. Imagine, or sense, or perceive a sphere of deep red light, warm, dense, like a ruby that begins to shine from within. That glow begins small, weak, almost shy, because it has been carrying energy for a long time. But now, in this instant, you are giving it permission to awaken. Breathe into that red sphere of light. Inhale and feel how it expands a little. Exhale and feel how a small wave of accumulated tension is released. Now, I want you to notice from within that this chakra has been holding weight. It has been carrying fears that are not yours. It has been keeping learned insecurities, inherited stories, emotions that you once had to store because you did not know how to release them. All of that is there, but it is not there to stay. It is there to be freed now. Feel how the white light that descended from above reaches this chakra and completely surrounds it. That white light begins to mix with the red, gently cleansing each layer of density. Imagine that the root chakra opens, like a flower that has been closed for a long time. It does not open all at once. It opens delicately, as if it were awakening after a long sleep. And as it opens, small fragments of dark energy begin to be released. Dense energies, tensions, memories, worries, things you have accumulated without realizing it. Feel how those energies begin to detach from your body, as if they were small particles that evaporate, that disappear, that stop having weight over you. Breathe deeply. Each time you inhale, the red light becomes more alive, more stable, more present. Each time you exhale, you release fear. You release insecurity. You release stress. You release financial tension. You release anxiety about the future. You release the feeling of not being supported in life. Let all of that go. You do not need to carry it anymore. Now feel how from the base of your spine A warm energy begins to travel down into your legs. Feel your thighs relaxing, your knees releasing tension, your calves loosening. Your ankles, your feet, all of them discharging energy into the earth, as if invisible roots were extending from your feet into the ground, penetrating deeply into the earth, into the deepest, the firmest, the oldest place. There where nothing moves, where everything is solid, where everything is safe, feel that connection. Feel how the earth supports you. Feel how the dense energy descends through your roots and is delivered to the earth, where it is transformed immediately. The earth does not reject anything. It receives everything. It purifies everything. It turns everything into something new. Allow the root chakra to discharge completely. Allow it to release what it has been holding for years. Allow it to be cleansed, to be emptied, to be freed. You do not need to understand anything. Just let it happen. Inhale deeply again, and now feel how, instead of releasing, you receive. A new energy begins to enter from the earth into your root chakra. A warm, stable, powerful energy, as if the earth itself were saying to you, you are safe, you are protected, you are supported. Feel that energy rising from your feet, from your legs, from your roots, and entering the first chakra, filling it with a new vibration. A vibration of strength, of stability, of presence, of inner safety. Feel how the red becomes brighter, clearer, cleaner, as if this chakra were receiving a bath of light. Feel how it beats, how it vibrates, how it regains its natural strength. This is your foundation. This is your inner ground. This is your axis. Here, your energetic transformation begins. Stay for a moment, feeling that presence. Feel your body heavier, but not heavy with burden, heavy with presence. More firm, more stable, more real, safer. Not from the mind, but from the energy, from the root. And now, when you are ready, feel how this chakra finishes stabilizing its light, and how the energy begins to prepare to ascend to the second chakra, to the center of your emotions, your creativity, and your inner flow. Now that your root is stable, strong, and clean, feel how that vibrant red light remains held and begins to emit a solid base upon which the rest of your energy can rise. From there, very slowly, the warm white light that accompanies you begins to ascend just a few centimeters, moving toward your lower abdomen, just below the navel. There you find the sacral chakra, a deeply emotional, creative and sensitive energy center where memories of your childhood are stored, repressed desires, unexpressed emotions, emotional bonds, invisible wounds, and the natural flow of your capacity to enjoy life. Bring your attention to that area without hurry. Feel the temperature of the place. Feel how your breath reaches that point and how your body responds with a small movement, an internal pulse that tells you that you have arrived at the center of water, of movement, of sensitivity. Now imagine, or sense, or perceive a sphere of orange light, a warm orange, like that of a sunrise, soft, enveloping, with a nearly liquid light that seems to move very slowly within itself. This chakra is different. It is more emotional, more delicate, more alive. And perhaps for that very reason, it has accumulated burdens that you did not know how to process. Observe that sphere, even if it is dim, even if its light seems weak or faint. It does not matter how you perceive it. The important thing is that now you are looking at it with presence. And when you look at something from consciousness, that something begins to transform. Breathe into that point. With every inhalation, feel how the orange expands a little. With every exhalation, feel how a wave of emotional tension begins to be released. This chakra keeps experiences that you once could not express. It keeps emotions that hurt you and that had no outlet. It holds blocked desires, stagnant creativity, love not received, love not given, situations that your body did not know how to process at the time. If you feel any emotion moving, that is perfect. If you feel warmth, tingling, pressure, softness, expansion, everything is fine. Do not try to control anything. Just allow. Everything that moves now wants to be freed. The white light that descended from above begins to mix with the orange of the sacral chakra, as if it were dissolving within it, penetrating all its layers. Observe how this mixture begins to gently stir everything that was stagnant. It is as if you are watching a calm lake that suddenly begins to move in order to cleanse itself from the bottom. Feel how small fragments of ancient pain begin to detach. Emotional wounds that you thought were no longer there but were still holding part of your weight. Moments when you felt alone, misunderstood, not valued, not taken into account. All those echoes of life begin to loosen and detach slowly. Breathe deeply. Exhale even more deeply. Allow each exhalation to be an act of emotional release. Allow what no longer serves you to leave. Allow old trapped emotions to dissolve as if they were melting in a gentle current. Allow the sacral chakra to release old memories that your body does not need. You are not reliving anything. You are only releasing energy. Now I want you to feel how this center begins to fill with a cleaner, more vibrant, more radiant orange. The white light continues to mix with that color, and as it does, the chakra begins to remember its true nature: fluidity, creativity, movement, the pleasure of existing. Feel how it softens. Feel how it becomes lighter. Feel how something inside you opens, as if there were an inner gate that is being unlocked. Inhale and feel the energy move. Exhale and feel it release. Inhale softness. Exhale tension. Inhale life. Exhale wounds. Inhale creativity. Exhale blockage. Inhale freedom. Exhale old memories. Your sacral chakra begins to ignite as a liquid sphere that shines from within. Feel that energy moving through your hips, your pelvis, your lower abdomen. Feel how this energy helps you recover your relationship with your emotions in a healthy, free, balanced way. Feel how it helps you enjoy again, without guilt, without tension, without fear. Feel how this center awakens the natural capacity you have to create, to feel, to connect with yourself and with life from a deeper place. I want you to allow yourself to receive a message from this chakra, something that comes from your own body. Do not force it. Simply listen inwardly in case a phrase arises. Perhaps something like, can feel again. I allow my energy to flow. I allow myself to create. I allow myself to enjoy. I allow myself to live. If a message appears, receive it. If none appears, simply feel. Now imagine that this orange sphere begins to stabilize. It no longer moves so much. Its light is no longer dim. It is a clean, bright, soft, liquid, alive sphere. And from that light, a small pulse begins to rise toward your solar plexus, preparing you for the cleansing of the next chakra. Now feel how the energy you have just awakened in your sacral chakra begins to ascend slowly, like a warm current rising through your abdomen. That gentle, natural movement leads you directly to the center of your personal power, the solar plexus. This point is located right at the pit of your stomach, where so many times you have felt a knot, an emptiness, a pressure, or a fire. It is a center deeply linked to your identity, your self-esteem, your ability to act, your inner strength, your worthiness, and your relationship with the world. Bring your attention to that area without trying to modify anything. Just observe it from within. Feel the breath entering and leaving, moving that space with each inhalation and each exhalation. Now imagine or feel a sphere of yellow light in the center of your abdomen. An intense, bright, warm yellow. It is an inner sun, a sacred fire that may have been extinguished, weakened or covered by layers of fear, doubts, demands, and inner pressure. This is the center where you stored moments in which you doubted yourself. Moments when you believed you could not. When you compared yourself with others. When you felt insufficient. When you demanded more from yourself than you could give. When you blamed yourself. When you hid, when you disconnected from your true power. Breathe and acknowledge that space, not from judgment, but from truth. The white light that has accompanied you from above now comes to the solar plexus and surrounds it as if it were embracing it. The mixture between the white light and the yellow begins to happen gently, almost like a purifying fire that does not burn but cleanses. As this light enters, you begin to notice how small tensions release, how an internal pressure begins to dissolve how something inside you begins to loosen. Feel how this light begins to remove all the doubts you once carried inside you. The words someone said to you that made you feel less. The times you compared yourself and believed you were not enough. The times you pushed yourself to exhaustion. The times you felt guilty for not being able to handle everything. The times you betrayed yourself just to please others. All of that begins to leave now, little by little, as if they were layers melting under this yellow and white fire. Breathe deeply. Inhale light. Exhale doubt. Inhale strength. Exhale fear. Inhale clarity. Exhale confusion. Inhale power. Exhale insecurity. Feel how, with each exhalation, you release a part of your old self, a part that carried for a long time more weight than it should. Now imagine that inside your solar plexus, there are small dark particles, emotional residue, repetitive thoughts, limiting beliefs, self-esteem wounds. Observe how the yellow light begins to spin inside you, like a small sun rotating gently, attracting all those particles and dissolving them slowly. None of that can remain in its presence. Everything that made you feel small dissolves. Everything that made you doubt yourself loses its strength. Everything that disconnected you from your true power disintegrates, literally. Feel how the warmth increases, but it is a pleasant, protective, empowering warmth. It is as if something inside you were turning on after being off for a long time. Feel how your body responds. Maybe your back straightens slightly. Maybe your breath becomes deeper. Maybe you feel a gentle fire spreading through your abdomen. All of that is your energy awakening. Now, I want you to visualize or feel how this small inner sun grows. It goes from being a sphere the size of your hand to being a sphere the size of your torso. And as it grows, it begins to illuminate all the parts of you that once forgot their value. It illuminates your decisions. It illuminates your path. It illuminates your identity. It illuminates your worthiness. It illuminates your ability to manifest. It illuminates your essence. Repeat mentally with me, with the inner voice that is born from the solar plexus. I can. I am enough. I deserve. I am capable. I trust my power. My energy sustains me. My strength is born from within. Feel how each phrase reinforces your center. Feel how your body responds. Feel how your energy expands. Nothing external can give you what is already inside you. And nothing external can take away what you are now reclaiming. Your solar plexus now begins to stabilize. Clean, bright, ignited. It is no longer a dim sun. It is a living, present, radiant sun. And from that brightness, a soft pulse begins to rise toward your chest, preparing you to enter the heart chakra. Now feel how the yellow light of your solar plexus, already established, already clean, already ignited, begins to raise a very soft pulse toward your chest. That pulse rises through your spine, rises through your abdomen, and arrives right at the center of your chest. There, at that precise point where you can feel the internal movement when you breathe, lies one of the deepest and most sensitive spaces of your entire being, your energetic heart. Your heart chakra is where you keep what you have loved and what hurt to love, where you keep losses, memories, silences, breakups, expectations, illusions. Here accumulates what made you feel protected and also what made you feel wounded. It is an immense center where your deepest emotions have been recorded, even when your mind no longer remembers them. Bring your attention there, to the center of your chest. Do not analyze it. Feel it. Feel its weight, its movement, its vibration. Feel the sensitivity of that space. Now, imagine a sphere of emerald green light, soft but intense, appearing slowly in your chest. It is a green that breathes, a green that expands and contracts with your breath, a green that seems alive, as if within it there were an entire garden waiting to bloom. Your energetic heart may have been closed, tired, wounded, contained, or even hardened in order to survive what you lived. You do not have to know exactly what burdens you carry. You only have to allow this light to do its work. The white light that has been accompanying you from above now enters the heart chakra. And when the white light touches the green light, something inside you begins to move, as if an inner door, one that may have been closed or half open for years, we're beginning to open a little more. Breathe. Inhale deeply. Exhale slowly. Allow that movement to happen. The green light begins to expand. First a little, then a little more. And in that expansion, it begins to push outward hidden memories, tensions you carried in your chest, ancient pains that were still vibrating even though you no longer spoke of them. Feel how some layers loosen. Feel how your breath opens. Feel how your chest seems to gain space. Allow this to leave. Disappointments, the times you loved and were not reciprocated, the wounds you kept because you did not know how to let them go, the words you needed to hear and never came, the people who left, those who stayed without knowing how to love, the hugs that were missing, the ones you denied, the times you overprotected yourself, the times you did not protect yourself enough. All of that begins to rise like a slow wave that detaches. If you feel emotion, let it move. If you feel nothing, that is also fine. The important thing is not to feel, but to allow. Now imagine that the heart chakra opens a small crack in its center, a luminous crack through which all the dense energy that was trapped there begins to come out. It does not come out all at once. It comes out like smoke that dissolves, like mist that evaporates, like energetic tears that do not need to fall. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Each inhalation brings in green light. Each exhalation releases pain. Each inhalation brings love. Each exhalation lets go of old wounds. Each inhalation fills you. Each exhalation empties you of what you no longer need. Now, very slowly, that green light begins to shine more strongly. It is no longer dim. It is no longer off. It becomes a clean, transparent, broad, powerful light. Feel the heart chakra expand, as if it were a sphere that grows beyond your chest, reaching your shoulders, your back, your arms. Feel how your whole field changes when the heart is cleansed. This is your center of love, your center of compassion, your center of gratitude, your center of forgiveness, your center of connection with the world. Now that it is cleaner, I want you to bring a phrase inward, not as a thought, but as a vibration that is born from your own heart. I allow myself to heal. I inhale love. I exhale everything that no longer belongs to me. My heart is safe. My energy opens. My essence expands. Feel how each phrase ignites this center even more. Feel how this green becomes almost white in certain points, as if your heart were a star expanded from within. And now, when this green light is fully purified, feel how a soft pulse begins to rise toward your throat, preparing you to cleanse the next center. Now that your heart is open, clean and expanded, feel how that pure green light gently ascends toward your throat. Do not rush. Observe how it moves, how it rises through the center of your chest and slides to that very special point where your expression, your truth, and your authenticity reside. At the base of your throat, right where you feel the natural passage of your breath, lies your throat chakra, a center that stores unspoken words, repressed emotions, guarded truths, forced silences, moments where you could not express yourself or where you had to be quiet to protect yourself. Bring your attention there, as if your awareness could wrap that point from within. Feel its subtle presence, its delicate vibration, the sensitivity that characterizes it. This center may be tense because of all the times you felt you were not heard, all the times your voice was interrupted, ignored, minimized, or misunderstood. Breathe into that place. Just feel. Now imagine or feel a sphere of light blue light, soft like the sky, bright like the reflection of water. This blue begins to appear slowly in your throat, as if it were being lit from a very small point that expands with your breath. Inhale and feel how the blue grows. Exhale and feel how it softens the internal tension. The white light that has accompanied you from above descends a little further and enters the throat chakra. When it touches it, this white light mixes with the blue, as if giving it purity, clarity, and direction. And at that instant, something opens, something very deep. Feel how the light begins to dissolve internal knots. Those knots you sometimes feel, even physically, when something moves you, hurts you, or is hard for you to say. Feel how those knots loosen, how they undo, how they are released. You do not have to do anything but allow it. Breathe. Let this blue move. Let it spin slowly, as if it were a gentle whirlpool of light. As it spins, it begins to attract small dark particles, remnants of words that never came out, of emotions you kept to avoid disturbing others, of things you swallowed for fear of losing, fear of conflict, fear of not being accepted. All of that is there, waiting for this moment. Each turn of the blue light cleanses. Each turn releases. Each turn dissolves. Feel how the light begins to move into your jaw, relaxing it, into your neck, loosening it, into your nape, soothing it. It is as if your entire body knew that this is the moment to release all those tensions stored through years of carrying unexpressed words. Now, I want you to imagine that within this blue sphere there is a voice. Not your mental voice, but your inner voice. The voice you sometimes whispered inside but never let out. That voice now turns on. You may not hear clear words. Perhaps you feel a vibration, a tone, an impulse. That is your truth awakening. You do not have to say anything out loud. It is enough to allow your inner voice to have space. Feel how your energetic vocal cords open. Feel how your throat is freed. Feel how the blue becomes cleaner, clearer, brighter. Feel how the energy flows forward, as if your voice wanted to extend out into the world in a free, authentic, and powerful way. Now, the blue light begins to push outward any energy that blocks your self-expression, leaving doubts about your voice, fears of not being enough, beliefs that your words do not matter, fear of making mistakes, fear of speaking from the heart, the silences you impose on yourself, the times you lied to yourself in order not to feel. All of that begins to peel off and disappear like smoke that dissipates into a clear sky. Breathe. Inhale confidence. Exhale blockage. Inhale authenticity. Exhale fear. Inhale truth. Exhale repressed silence. Feel how the throat chakra begins to shine in an intense, transparent, clean blue, as if it were a crystal of pure water, a sphere full of clarity and true expression. When this center is cleansed, you recover your voice. Your emotional voice, your intuitive voice, your creative voice, your spiritual voice, your human voice. And now, from this clean point, from this freed center, a soft pulse begins to rise toward your forehead, toward the space between your eyebrows, preparing you to enter the chakra of your intuition. Now feel how the pure blue light of your throat, already clean and open, slowly ascends toward the center of your forehead. Do not rush. Allow it to rise as if it were a soft thread of energy that knows its path perfectly. As the light rises, you may notice how your breath changes, how your mind becomes quieter, how a different silence appears, an inner silence that is not emptiness, but presence. Right in the space between your eyebrows, a couple of centimeters inward, is your third eye chakra, the center of your intuition, your inner vision, your clarity, your deepest perception, that place from which you understand without thinking, from which you perceive without effort, from which you feel the truth before it appears in words. It is a center directly connected with your higher consciousness. Bring your attention to that point. Do not try to see it, only feel its presence. It is that place that sometimes pulses when something is true, when something is clear, when something calls you from within. It is that point that is activated when you meditate deeply, when you dream, when you imagine, when you sense something that the rational mind cannot explain. Now, imagine a sphere of indigo light, a deep blue, almost violet, very different from the light blue of the throat. This color is the color of vision, of perception, of clarity. Observe how this sphere appears slowly on your forehead. It may be small at first, like a luminous point, or it may be large. Allow it to form as it wishes. Breathe into that point. Inhale, the indigo expands. Exhale, any mental tension is released. Now, the white light that has been with you from the beginning descends a little more and touches the third eye. In the instant that the white light mixes with the indigo, you feel a small pulse, an inner pulse, gentle, almost imperceptible, but real. That pulse is the awakening of your inner vision. Feel how this mixed light begins to move inside your brow, as if it were a miniature galaxy, a small universe spinning in a spiral. Each spin cleans, each spin illuminates. Each spin opens your capacity to see with clarity a little more. This center may have been loaded with repetitive thoughts mental doubts, noise, confusion, overanalysis, old beliefs, accumulated information, situations lived from the mind and not from intuition. All of that begins to dissolve now. Observe how small dark particles, representing worries, unnecessary repetitive thoughts, fear of making decisions, fear of being wrong, mental noise, hyper-control, begin to detach from the chakra. Do not reject them. Simply allow them to go. Breathe. Inhale clarity. Exhale confusion. Inhale intuition. Exhale mental doubt. Inhale vision. Exhale noise. Feel how, little by little, this center becomes more spacious, as if there were more air inside your mind, more light, more silence, more perspective. Now imagine that this indigo sphere begins to expand inward and outward. Inward, illuminating your thoughts from their root. Outward, sending light into your energetic field to improve your perception of the world. This center begins to show you things, not as concrete images, but as sensations. The sensation of clarity, the sensation of understanding your path, the sensation of listening to your intuition, the sensation of recognizing signs, the sensation of being guided, the sensation of knowing without knowing how you know. Allow all of this to awaken. Allow this inner vision to open. Allow your intuition to have space again. The indigo light begins to shine stronger, as if it were an inner lighthouse that was once covered by fog, and now the fog is dissolving. That light does not come from outside. That light is you. That light is your higher consciousness looking through you. Now let that light stabilize. Let it become a clear, steady, pure point. A point of vision and presence. And when this light is already clean, feel how, from the third eye, a pulse arises upward toward the top of your head, preparing you to enter the crown chakra, the gateway of connection with your highest consciousness. Now feel how the indigo light of the third eye, already clean and clear, already stabilized, begins to rise once again. This time, it ascends with a different softness, with lightness, with an almost subtle, almost ethereal vibration. It ascends through the center of your head, through the inside of your skull, rising to a point right at the top of your crown. That is your crown chakra, the center of your connection with the divine, with your soul, with your higher consciousness, with universal intelligence. It is the portal through which guidance, inspiration, wisdom, and the purest energy enter your field. It is a space that transcends the mind, transcends personality, and reminds you what you are beyond the body. Pure consciousness, experiencing itself. Bring your attention to that point. Do it with gentleness, with respect, with presence. It is a sacred place within you. Now imagine, or simply feel, a sphere of violet or white gold light at the top of your head. This color may shine, pulse, or even expand upwards as if it were a gentle flame. It does not matter how it appears. The important thing is that it is there, alive, present, available for you. This light represents the highest connection you can have with yourself and with the universe. And it may be that at times in your life, this center has been closed, disconnected, turned off, or simply saturated with thoughts, worries, existential doubts, excess control, fear of letting go, and trusting. Breathe into that point. Inhale and feel how the crown chakra expands. Exhale and allow any energetic blockage to be released. Now, the white light that has been accompanying you from above comes fully into this center. And when the white light mixes with the violet or with the golden, something very deep happens. An energetic opening is activated, a gentle awakening, as if your entire field were aligning with a higher frequency. Feel that movement. Feel how your crown opens, not physically, but energetically, like a flower receiving the sun's light after the night. And from that opening, a pure current of energy begins to descend from above. It is a finer energy than any other, softer, more luminous, purer, more conscious. An energy that does not come from a physical place, but from your own inner source, from that space where you are infinite. Allow that energy to enter. Allow it to flow into your crown chakra. Allow it to pass through it without resistance. The energy enters like a rain of light, a sacred waterfall that falls on you from a higher plane. cleanses. Confusion, disconnection, mental noise, spiritual fatigue, the feeling of being lost, the feeling of being separated from the world and from yourself. Allow all of this to dissolve. Allow that light to reconnect you. Allow it to remind you. Breathe. Inhale divine light. Exhale everything that does not belong to you. Inhale guidance. Exhale unnecessary burdens. Inhale openness. Exhale resistance. Now feel how the crown chakra begins to expand more. It is no longer a sphere. It is like a luminous halo that surrounds the upper part of your head. A halo that opens upward as if you were receiving energy from the sky, from the infinite, from the eternal. Feel that expansion. Feel how your energy rises. Feel how your consciousness opens. Feel how something inside you remembers who you really are. This chakra is not only cleansed, it is connected. It connects your energy with something greater. It connects your mind with your soul. It connects your intention with the quantum field. It connects your presence with the vastness of the universe. This is the portal that reminds you that you are not alone, that you have always been guided, that the intelligence that moves the universe also moves you, that the energy that organizes galaxies also organizes your life when you trust. Allow that truth to enter you as light. Allow that light to fill your head, your neck, your chest, your abdomen, your legs. Allow it to descend like a golden river that crosses your whole body. Allow each cell to be illuminated with that vibration. Your crown chakra is clean, open, connected, and completely aligned. And now, from the highest point, that light begins to descend, harmonizing your entire energetic column, preparing your field for the final integration. Now feel how the violet and golden light of your crown chakra, already clean and completely open, begins to rise above your head. It is not a physical movement, it is an energetic movement, soft, almost imperceptible, but real. It is as if something inside you knew that there is a point beyond, a higher center, waiting to be remembered. Bring your attention upward. a few centimeters above your crown, as if you were feeling a slight pressure, a soft vibration, or a subtle warmth floating in the space above you. That point is the soul star chakra, an energy center that exists beyond the physical body, a point of connection with your own higher consciousness, with your highest purpose, and with the universal intelligence that guides everything. This center is the doorway to your soul. It is the bridge between your human energy and your infinite energy. It is the gateway to your purpose, your higher intuition, your inner guidance, your quantum field. Now, imagine or feel that in that space there appears a sphere of white golden light. It is not an ordinary gold. It is a gold that shines like a small sun, pure, radiant, almost celestial. This light is not made of matter. It is made of consciousness. And as soon as it appears, something inside you begins to awaken. Breathe upward. Inhale. The light draws nearer to you. Exhale. Your field opens to receive it. That golden sphere begins to descend very slowly until it is positioned exactly above your crown, suspended in the air like a small sun that sees you, that recognizes you, that has been waiting for you. Feel its presence. It is warm, deep, ancient. It is the light of your soul, the light that has been with you long before this body, long before this life, long before any story you have lived. The white light you have carried throughout the meditation rises from your column and reaches this center. And as soon as both lights meet, the white light from below and the golden light from above, a gentle fusion takes place, like an energetic spark that opens an inner portal within you. Feel how that fusion begins to cleanse this very high chakra. Feel how it removes old spiritual blockages, sense of disconnection, beliefs that limited you, fears of your true power, doubts about your path, old frequencies, inherited energies, lineage blockages, interferences of the ego, and anything that prevents the guidance of your soul from flowing. All of that begins to melt, to dissolve into the golden light as if it had never been solid. Feel how this chakra begins to expand upward as if it were opening in the shape of a star. A luminous star formed by thousands of small points of light extending into the quantum field. It is a soft, elegant, expansive movement. And as it opens, you can feel a deep connection, a sense of remembering, something that has never left, a feeling of home, of belonging, of knowing without knowing how you know. Breathe. Inhale higher guidance. Exhale disconnection. Inhale purpose. Exhale doubts. Inhale light. Exhale interference. Now imagine that from this golden sphere, a rain of light begins to fall upon you. A fine, soft, bright rain. Small threads of energy that enter through your crown and slide through your entire column, descending through each chakra, illuminating your whole body. Each thread of light reminds you of your purpose. Each thread connects you with your intuition. Each thread aligns you with your soul. Each thread cleans you of what is not yours. Each thread awakens sacred memories that are asleep within you. Feel how this light begins to expand your field upward, as if your energy could grow several meters in all directions. You are not imagining it. You are expanding your frequency, raising your vibration, opening your energetic channel to higher levels of consciousness. Allow this connection to complete itself. Allow this light to pass through you. Allow this chakra to open as a luminous portal. Allow your soul to breathe through you. Now feel how this golden star begins to rotate slowly above your head. Each turn activates your purpose. Each turn illuminates your path. Each turn awakens your guidance. Each turn fine-tunes your intuition. Each turn reminds you who you are beyond the body. You are consciousness. You are light. You are energy. You are eternal. And when this chakra is already completely clean, open, and activated, feel how a current of golden light descends from this center and enters through your crown, slowly going down through your third eye, through your throat, through your heart, through your solar plexus, through your sacral chakra, through your root chakra, illuminating, aligning, and activating your entire energetic column. Your soul star chakra remains open, awakened, connected. And now you are ready to integrate your entire energetic field into a single frequency. feel how the golden light that descends from your soul star chakra passes through your crown and slides gently down your entire energetic column. This is not just any light. It is a light that organizes, that balances, that unifies, that reminds. It is a light that comes from the highest part of you. And as it descends, it passes through each of your energy centers, touching them, aligning them, integrating them into a single vibration. Feel how it enters through the crown. Feel how it travels through the third eye. Feel how it flows through your throat. Feel how it passes through your heart. Feel how it descends through your solar plexus. Feel how it slides into your sacral chakra. Feel how it reaches your root. And from your root, this light goes down into the earth, connecting you with firmness, stability, and presence. And from the earth, another light rises into your root, returning clean, fresh, renewed energy to you. Both lights now flow in an endless cycle, like a perfect circuit of infinite energy that ascends and descends through you without effort, without interruptions, without blockages. Breathe deeply. Feel how your entire body becomes a channel of light. Feel how each chakra aligns with the next, creating a luminous pillar that runs through your body from top to bottom, from sky to earth. That pillar is your energetic column, your axis, your center. And now it is completely clean, completely open, completely aligned. Imagine that your 7 chakras inside your body light up one by one, as if they were spheres of light activating in perfect harmony. First, the root, red and intense. Then the sacral, orange and fluid. Then the solar plexus, yellow and strong. Then the heart, green and expansive. Then the throat, light blue and pure. Then the third eye, indigo and deep. Then the crown, violet or golden and luminous. Above them, like a radiant star, your soul star chakra shines with a pure golden light that connects your entire being with higher dimensions of consciousness. Now imagine that all these chakras begin to spin at the same time, each one in its natural direction, each one with its perfect frequency, each one shining with its maximum potential. They do not spin fast. They spin softly, with elegance, with balance, and as they spin, they form a multicolored column of light that rises several meters inside and outside your body. That column is your integrated energetic field. Feel how your energy expands outward, beyond your skin, beyond your physical limits. Feel how your field opens like a sphere that completely surrounds you. A sphere of light that shines with all the colors of your unified chakras. A sphere that protects, sustains, balances, and amplifies your energy. Breathe. Inhale, expansion. Exhale, resistance. Inhale, coherence. Exhale, tension. Inhale, light. Exhale, weight. Feel how this field becomes larger, stronger, more stable, as if you were sitting inside a luminous sun, a sun created by you, from you, for you, an energetic sun that surrounds you and connects you with all that you are on all levels: physical, emotional, mental, energetic, and spiritual. Now I want you to imagine that from your soul star, a golden ray of light descends that activates this field completely. As soon as it touches your energetic sphere, the light expands with a gentle but powerful force, like a wave that passes through your entire field, aligning each layer, each fiber, each frequency. That light unifies you. That light completes you. That light elevates you. That light protects you. That light reminds you who you truly are. A being of energy, a conscious being, a creator being, a being connected with something infinite. Allow this integration to settle deeply. Allow your body to receive it. Allow your aura to expand. Allow your field to stabilize. Now your energy is aligned from root to crown. Your soul is connected through you. Your whole field vibrates in coherence. Your light is active. Your presence is awake. Your energetic channel is open and balanced. Feel that state. Feel that balance. Feel that peace. And stay for a moment inside this pure, clean, illuminated, integrated energy. Now that your energy is clean, aligned, and completely integrated, allow your body to enter a deep rest. You do not have to do anything more. You do not have to think of anything. Let the light you have activated within you continue working while you sleep. Feel how your breath becomes slower. Feel how your body becomes heavier. Feel how your mind softens. Surrender. Allow sleep to arrive like a warm wave that envelops you from your feet to your head. Allow every muscle to give in. Allow every thought to dissolve. Tonight your body heals. Your energy is restored. Your soul holds you. Let yourself fall into a deep, restorative, luminous sleep. A sleep where your entire being continues to receive light, balance, and peace. Everything is well. Everything is in order. You can rest. And while you sleep, your energetic field continues healing. Your mind calms, your body regenerates, and your soul gently accompanies you towards a lighter, more luminous dawn, more you. Rest deeply. Surrender to sleep. Surrender to healing. Good night.